Let us continue with the previous session. As already described by Dr. Gosia, euphorbia as well as the euphorbia pendorifolia, euphorbia um, pulcherrima, as well as the croton bonpellandianum, croton sparciflorus. There is a nickname of that. Now the polypetally, gamopetally, as well as the monoclamidae has been covered. And now we will come to the monocot. You can say the dicot has been covered. Now come to the monocot. And in monocot, there are 5 or 8 families are there in your syllabus, but we will talk about those families which having the very peculiar character, and their specimen may be available very easily. So we will cover only those specimen or those examples of that family, particularly of the Gramineae. It is a very common family. Gramineae is another, the conserved name of the Poaceae, as I have already told you. That is in Article 18 of the code. This name has been covered in conserved. So Poaceae or the Gramineae. In this case, the first of all, how to describe you identify the family. Here, if you take out the some specimen of the Poaceae, there you will find there are the 2 leaves arises from a single node. It is called as the 2-rank leaves. And if you go through the Cyperaceae having the 3-rank leaves. It means, what is the 3-rank and 2-rank? From the node, the 3 leaves arises in case of the Cyperaceae, while in this case, the 2 leaves arises from the single node, and it covers the whole, almost the half of the internode, or you can say the spath is covered, you can say, with the base of the leaf. It is completely enclosed base of the leaf is completely is good. And the stem, in case of the monocot, instead of the stem, particularly in this case the Gramineae, the stem is called as culm. You can't say the stem, it is culm, C-U-L-M, culm. It is always called as the stem of the Gramineae is represented with the culms. So exact terminology for the stem is the culm. So we would call as culm instead of the stem. So in this case, the culm is the circular as well as hollow. It is, if we cut it with the TS, then we will find it is hollow, and it is very clearly visible through the naked eyes. There is no need of the handless or with the powerless, whatever it is easily discernible. Hollow culm is there. In case of the Gramineae or the Poaceae, it is one of the character of the Poaceae. Then, while in case of the Cyperaceae, the culm is solid. It's solid, it's filled with the spongy pith, you can say. But here it is hollow. And another character to identify the family is the characteristic feature of the inflorescence, that is a spike of a spikelet. Why I am saying the spike of a spikelet? This is if we remove this, like they say, zigzag rachis is there. This is zigzag. This is zigzag rachis. This is called as rachis. This rachis, zigzag rachis, bears the group of the flower. This is one group. This is one group, one lobe, you can say. So, in each group there are 3 to 5 flowers or florets, you can see, and this is divided by ludicus, and this is the elongated midrib becomes elongated and it forms an awn. Awn is also the major characteristic feature of the Poaceae after the zigzag rachis. So this is the spike. Singly it is a spike, and this group which is arranged over there, it is, this is the one group. It having the 3 to 1 flower, another flower it produces, that becomes the mature and produces the grain. So 3 to 5 flowers may be there. So it is called as spikelets. The spike is as a whole, and these are the spikelets. So that's why we are calling it is a spike of spikelet. In case of the cyperaceae, there is no on. The flower inflorescence may be of a spike. In case of the racemose inflorescence may be there. In case of the cyperaceae, but on will not be there. Spike of spikelet inflorescence will not be there. Solid comes will be there. 3 rank leaves will be there. Here it is the 2 rank. So we can easily differentiate between the cyperaceae and the poaceae. And one other very common difference is that all the members of the cyperaceae mostly found in the rainy season, in the month of July and August. In the North India, July and August is the rainy season. So mostly in the rainy season, the members of the cyperaceae are found, while the poaceae member, particularly the wheat, found in case of the winter season. So particularly in North India, I am not talking about the South India, because the weather condition is quite different between the South India as well as in North India. In North India, it is the winter season crop. So on this basis, 2 or 3 character basis, we can identify the poaceae, and we can differentiate with that of the Gramineae. In this case, it is a hollow stem is there, 2 rank leaves is there, spike of spikelet, inflorescence is there, then a lemma and palea, you can say the lodicules. Lodicules instead of 2 lodicules are there, or it may be present or it may be absent. And one more character that is the more peculiar in case of the Gramineae, feathery style is there. This is the mature spike is there. If you take out the flower of the Gramineae, particularly of the wheat, you will find the feathery style is there. So on that basis, feathery style found in only in Gramineae or poaceae, but the cyperaceae doesn't have the feathery style. So this basis we can identify the poaceae very easily, and we can differentiate the poaceae with that of the Gramineae. Another family in this case, that is the what you call the palmae or ericaceae. In ericaceae, the inflorescence is racemose, raceme. And in that case, the most peculiar character of the ericaceae that the leaf remnant are present in the main trunk or the main stem or the main comes. So leaf remnant are there. The come is not there, but it is the ericaceae. Ericaceae is called as the stem there. Come only is in the poaceae as well as the cyperaceae. So in this, in the case of the palmae or ericaceae, the leaf remnant are present in the main trunk. So that is, I think, one of the main character you can, on that basis you can identify whether it is the areca palm or it is the ericaceae or whatever it is. The Phoenix dactylifera, if you take the example of the Phoenix dactylifera, the date palm or the khajur, you can say. So in that case, the long inflorescence is there, and that the inflorescence racemose raceme. Why it is raceme? The each flower bearing the peduncle or the pedicel. So if the pedicel is there, then it will be called as racemose raceme. And here, why we are calling it spike, there is a sessile flower. So there is no pedicel, sessile flower there that arrange in the zigzag rachis. So that's why it is called as a spike of a spikelet. And in case of the ericaceae, the leaf remnant is there, and particularly in the date palm, the long inflorescence is there, and the flowers are racemose raceme, and each flower each flower further covered with a spathe, So that spathe protect the whole flower covered with the spathe, large spathe. Another the each flower and again covered with the spathe, a small spathe. So what the need of it? Because the most of the member of the ericaceae is the xerophytic. It found the xeric condition where the water stress is there. So and the temperature is very much high. So these spathe protect from the temperature to the flower, because the flower, young flower is very much soft, very young, and it having the soft tissues. So temperature effect will be there. So these path may be protect from the temperature effect. That's why it needed the path. Nature has maintained the things according to the weather condition. So with this we finish the Poaceae, Cyperaceae, as well as all the monocot family may easily be identified according to these characters which have told you in the field. No doubt the Bentham and Hooker taken only the natural characters, or only the artificial characters that is present in the plant and can be seen with the naked eyes though. When I was talking about the merits of the Bentham and Hooker, sir, I told you that it is easily workable for the field point of view identification. So through these characters, we can easily identify the family. So thank you so much. You have paid attention towards the characters which I am telling you. So nice of you. All about the session. Okay, thank you so much. So nice of you.